Well, it's official. I'm moving out. Let's get into it. Welcome back, folks. This is Shane. So one of the things I got 3 weeks ago when I turned 40 is notification that I need to find a new place. How great is that? I really wanted to post a new video on this channel, but that didn't happen. I may do a follow-up video about that coming up because I had some thoughts and feelings about that. But I thought I'd explain a little bit about where I've been living and why this place holds a little bit of sentimental attachment to some extent. Now, I don't own this place, I'm renting here. There shouldn't be any of that sentimental attachment, being that it's not mine, but it's allowed me to do things in life I might not have been able to do otherwise. So when I first moved in here, I took this place for two reasons. One, it was inexpensive, and it was near the beach, which I also like. But two, it had a big room that I could dedicate to something else. Now, most people would turn the second or larger bedroom into their own bedroom, but I opted for the small one for that and turned this into my YouTube production room, and also with audio work that I've done in the past as well. So that was always the goal for me. I knew many years ago I probably wasn't cut out for the whole day job thing. Now, I was in the tech support industry, and what you tend to do is fix a lot of people's problems. So it's almost like a psychiatrist for tech. You're not actually like creating solutions, you're just fixing problems. Now, I much prefer using the creative part of my brain, and I'm also driven to create something out of nothing, and I've done that all throughout my life. So when I decided to say, you know what, screw this day job, I want to see if I can do YouTube, I gave myself a year, I saved up some money, and I thought, I'm going to see if this works. It wasn't always easy, but it got there in the end. And this isn't the end, but it's part of the journey. So over the last 7 years, this little room in this little apartment on this little street represents something that is probably much bigger than it actually is. Without sounding conceited, you know, I always forget how many people watch my videos or have seen them in the past. If I go to a guitar show, you know, a lot of people recognize myself and Dr. Rick and all that kind of stuff. So it's crazy to think like I can do all of this from my little room. You know, and now I'm moving into a much better place. Hopefully I can continue making the videos that I like. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna build up my tech channel more in 2019 and beyond. And In the Blues will still go. I've got some really great ideas and innovative ideas that no one's done on YouTube. And this is what I think it's all about. If you wanna stand out making content online, try to do something that's different. And I say that while I'm actually doing a vlog, I guess, a stationary vlog at least anyway. But you know, you've really got to sort of try to do something a little bit different to what everybody else is doing, because if you just copy somebody else's channel, it won't work as well. So put your own spin on it, try some new things, and that's what my plan is for In the Blues coming up. I wish I had started this new series a couple of weeks ago, but it hasn't worked out that way, and it doesn't matter because I'm thankful that the channel's big enough. Even if I don't upload for the next 2 weeks, which will be the case, it will still just tick over nicely. So I've got that going for me as well. So in a way, this, as stressful as the last few weeks have been, trying to find a new place and packing all my stuff and cleaning the walls and cleaning the floors and all that kind of stuff, it's for the best. Like, I can't wait. But don't let your current situation put you off from achieving any goal. Write down what the goal is, find a way to get there, make it happen. For me, I had to get frustrated enough to go, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to do this. How do I make that happen? And I'll tell you what, I'll leave some links in the cards up here, and you can check out some videos that really inspired me to work for myself. I wouldn't have it any other way. Time's important, time's precious. Do something you enjoy. It's not good or normal to be putting up with a job you don't like just because that's what everybody else does. Try to find something you really love, and then it just feels easy. I always say this to my friends when I talk about working at a day job versus working for myself. So when I was working at a day job, a day would feel like 20 hours, even though I was only there for 8. A week would feel like 3 weeks, and a month would feel like 6 months. Time slows down when you're not having fun. A week now feels like a day. I wake up on a Monday, I go to bed, it feels like it's a Friday. That's how fast the week goes. It's kind of crazy. And that sort of changes your dynamic and perspective on things. Now time is really flying, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing, so I plan on keeping on, growing my channels as I can, and also growing a few other things on the side. So what's the takeaway from this, and what advice would I give someone who's thinking about maybe doing YouTube full time or starting their own small business in a different niche? I would probably say you have to make time for it while you're still working, and it's tough, you know, especially if you've got a family and you're in a different situation than I am. But I would get home, I'd be in my suit, I would film as soon as I got home, and I would edit all the videos, and then I would get changed. If I didn't do it in that order, I would be useless when I got home. If I got changed and then tried to film a video, it was game over. I was still in go mode from work. I would just have to do it like that. So put time into it. Even if you just want to learn an instrument or learn a new skill, you have to dedicate a day or a certain amount of time in each day to that particular craft or ambition. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. So it can be done. If a pleb like me can make something happen, there's much smarter people than me out there. I'm sure you'll be fine too. Thanks again for watching, guys. My name's Shane. Sorry it's been so long since I posted a video on this channel. This is the first video in ages where I don't have studio lamps set up, so hopefully it looks all good. I had to change cameras actually because the last camera I shot this with didn't look very good. So hopefully it looks cool. Anyway, guys, take care and I'll speak to you soon. See ya.